You cheated and got the best weapon of the game. I mean, I didn't cheat. I went through the areas as they became available to me. I feel like cheating would require me to, like, exploit something in some way. Go to sleep. Stop that. God damn it. Stupid bird. Oh, right, we already got that item. Let's begin exploring the joys here. This sounds like cheating. Alright, you two, have fun. Oh, you jerks! I guess it's their trap. They wouldn't know it's there. Thank you for the health back. When you first play Bloodborne as a brand new player, this is always your favorite part. My first time playing through, I hit this, I heard the trap go off, I ran away this way, I stood right here and I was like, oh great, we avoided the trap. It swung off, snapped, and knocked me off the cliff. Is this the first Forbidden Forest? This is the first time we're going to the Forbidden Forest in this playthrough, yes. Oh, Captain doesn't stagger. I forgot that we need to have the whirligig for you to stagger. I'm sorry. Did I die? Just now, yes. Because I walked in super confident. That's a weird brick wall that we saw on the screen for a second. Welcome back, Milkjug. And I love jolly cooperation. Alright, you piece of shit. I think you're so smart. Oh, you're staggering now, aren't you, you jerk? You may or not have had a good cry listening to the soundtrack. It's an amazing soundtrack, right? That game, Gris, was incredible today. I had a lot of fun playing it. Oh, do you want to play, Aaron? I'll ring the bell if you want to play. Let me just double check. Alright. The password is FRIES. You know what? I'll keep the password on because we gotta for leveling everybody. The Gris is not on PS4. That is sad. Don't worry, Awesome Life. The VODs are still on Twitch, and I'll be putting them on YouTube as well if you want to watch them on YouTube. Alright. Anyone that wants to play, password is Fries, F-R-I-E-S. I have rung my bell. Feel free to pop in. You punched the bed when you heard you missed it? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that you weren't there. Don't worry, I have other fun, exciting, pretty games to play. For people that like pulsing techno soundtracks, I picked up a game called Katana Zero, and we're gonna check that out. If not, on Wednesday, Monday next week, and that game's gonna be a blast. I'm very excited to play that. The dogs just lit themselves on fire. That was convenient for me. Get out of here. Stop throwing rocks at me. I'm very excited for Katana Zero. That game looks incredible. I think you're so smart. Here you go, jerks. And just to alleviate Weatherbound's accusations against me earlier. So the DLC came out for this game a while after the game was released. And I went through the DLC, and I basically found the whirligig early by mistake again. Because I did the same thing I did here. I basically booted up the DLC, I loaded into it, and I thought to myself, alright, I don't have any souls right now. Let's just speedrun as far through as we can and see what kind of stuff we could pick up, because I'm clearly under-leveled for here. And I ended up with the whirligig early on my playthrough. He's in the kitchen? That piece of shit. I hope he doesn't choke and he enjoys his goddamn snack. And that he's very happy eating it. And that I hope he knows I love him. Those are all the cruel things I have to say to Weatherbound right now. Thank you for listening, Awesome Wife. Alright, we need to meet up with Patches so we can make our way into the nightmares. You know, the forest is really when you start getting hints at the not just beastly nature of the world. Let's see, I'm gonna do Katana Zero because it's very short. We'll probably do Oberdin, if not next week, the week after. We're definitely gonna be doing Oberdin soon. I don't even care that you people are hitting me. Already fully healed. Your blood is all I need. But yes, we're definitely gonna make our way through Oberdin. That one's a little bit longer, so I knew that would take multiple sessions. Whereas Gris, I was pretty confident we could either do it in 1 or 2 sessions. Man, upgrade your pitchforks, losers. How dare you call me an A-green rat? I hate that curse. It's so insulting to me. My mother was an A-green rat. I don't know what an A-green rat is, but I do love that they scream it all the time. Good night. Oh, hi, sir. Oh no! The fucking fire staggered me out of my transformation. Yes, Never Alone is a fun one. I haven't actually played Never Alone, so that's another one for stream. If we don't get to that over the summer, that might be something we're gonna play in October as part of the Halloween festivities, since all of October is Halloween in my mind. Alright, let's fall into the trap, because we do get insight for falling into the trap for some reason. And there are items down here. Few notes. Nothing but traps here. See, I like emotionally affecting games. They are very dear to me. Like, the Souls games tend to have sad stories if you look for them. And I like that. Like, I like that this game can be played surface level, or you just kind of blindly play through it, and it's like, oh, this is a fun action game, and take nothing else away from it. Or you could dig a little bit, and it's like, oh man, this is actually, like, really sad what happened here. Especially with individual characters. I like that it's up to you to figure it out. And then after games like this, I really enjoy games that are much more forward-facing with their narratives. Like, one of my favorite games of all time is Nier Automata, and that game makes me cry like a fucking baby. Like, there's at least 5 sequences in that game where I'm just openly weeping. Love that game. Right? Lady Maria is a sad story. The fallout with Ludwig and all the other church folks is a sad story. I mean, even our good old buddy Gehrman, our daddy figure, like, you could find him crying in his sleep, and his dialogue is just him begging to be freed from the dream. Like, this is a never-ending hell for him that he's stuck in as part of his duty. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Yep, Gehrman said. I have not played Life is Strange, but I have heard that's a fun one. Hey, a bell ringing woman's here somewhere. This could be a lot of fun. Hey. I swear to God, this touchpad never does what I want the first time. Sinister Bell, baby. Let's get some raids in here. You feel so sad when Yoshi's abandoned countless times? That's the true tragedy. Whoa! What happened? Did you find the bell ringing woman already and murder her? That was a weird scream. Oh, no, you died. I thought that was someone else screaming. Oh, don't worry about it, Swick. You can just come back in. Don't even worry about it. What did you die to, though? I didn't think there was anything over there left alive. I was heading uphill because we had cleared out most of that zone. Unless you activated the trap. I did not set off the second trap that was down here. That might have been it. Oh, thank you very much, Milk Jug. It is always appreciated. Oh, you were probably heading this way. Yeah, we're gonna go around the other way first. Here's the other trap, very inconspicuously hanging from the ceiling. Man, I love Bloodborne. You would totally fall off a cliff? I fall off cliffs all the time. My favorite story about Dark Souls with me is my first time playing Dark Souls. You usually tend to find Framped if you're playing blind the first time. Finding Cath is kind of difficult if you don't know what you're doing. And, you know, I found Kingseeker Framped, we were hanging out, we were having a good time. I had just met him, he literally just spawned, and he was in his dialogue. He was going on about the various nonsense he talks about, and while he was talking to me, I tried to leap across a chasm onto what I thought might be a ledge I could reach. And I died. Unsurprisingly, I died. And Kingseeker Framped had a line of dialogue that none of my friends knew about, which is, "A fool like you can't be the chosen one! I'm leaving!" And I had to do the rest of the game without the only way to sell items in the goddamn game. If you kill yourself while Kingseeker Framped is talking to you in his first appearance, when you're hanging out where the Lord Vessel goes, he'll just fuck right off. You'll have to do the rest of the game without the power to sell anything. Which I do find very funny, but it was also kind of depressing. So I had to go through the rest of that game as someone that didn't have a serpent helping me out. Alright, I need to find... No, he sucks as a shop, as I learned on subsequent playthroughs. We need to talk to this house.
Oh, a hunter of beasts, are you? Glory be. You know not the value you possess.
It's Patches!
But more's the pity. The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt unending. Not even death offers solace. And the blood imbibed.
Oh, come on, Patches, don't talk so much.
A most frightful fate.
Oops, someone's gonna come hang out.
But I'm lightly round to the right of the great cathedral.
I do find it interesting that
An ancient, shrouded church.
this is Patches talking, but if we look in here, we can see it's a beastie dude. Welcome back, by the way.
Yes, I'm unquestionably certain.
Ooh, got my tonsil stone. Thanks, buddy. Alright, Noob was talking about that guy that jimmies things down his throat or something like that. I don't remember the exact phrasing. Alright, I wanna lift up the voices a little bit. They're kind of quiet. I was perhaps a little bit too aggressive. Oh no, no. Man, it's hard to balance this game. Yeah, that seems good. Alright, I got my tonsil stone. It's time to start doing the bridge over there. Shouldn't there be a kidnapper here too? Beast roar, that's nice. I remember there being a kidnapper. Where's the kidnapper? I killed Bloodstarve, so the kidnapper should be spawning now. There he is. There's the kidnapper. Just let him grab you. I want to know if it'll take us both to Hypogean Goal. We'll finish this section. There's other kidnappers we could use. Goodbye, Sackman. Hey, someone else is coming to hang out. It's gonna be a real party now. Hey, Aaron. Goodbye, little friend. Hey, welcome. Joy. Co-op Bloodborne's the best. Bloodborne in general is the best. I just love this game. You should throw where I'm going to be and not where I am. Clank. Alright. Ooh. I've never seen the water do that before. That doesn't seem right. A little bit of slowdown. Good work, PlayStation. Alright, Beastie Boy. Bam. I feel like you're not going to hear the story. They are certainly using some very nice weapons. I can't deny that. Get some punch and blood cocktail. There we go. Shortcut opened. Really, one of the best weapons in the game is one of the earlier starting weapons that we are not using because it's kind of boring at this point. Whereas Whirligig I find to be a very fun weapon. I like it. And we'll mess around with other weapons too. Like we'll do some trick hammer, which I always love. That was my first playthrough's weapon, was the trick hammer. Ooh, very nice scream. Oh, you killed the cannon guy already? Ah. Alright. This section of the game is massive, by the way. Ooh, I hear the lady's bell. I do hope we get some invaders. That would be a lot of fun. Now that we have a squad rolling through. Alright. Get all the items. You appreciate me not using the saw cleaver, right? Like, it's early game, it scales really well, it's a very effective weapon. I'd rather rush through the DLC in an exciting segment and get the Whirligig. Bye, Aaron. Feel free to come back. Password won't change. We'll be waiting for you. Alright, so there's a beast up here. Fuck that beast thing. Oh, no, no! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I really gotta remember, the mace version of this weapon will not stagger the beasts, whereas the blade version will stagger the beasts. We have both Simon and Lady Maria accompanying us. It's a cosplay party. Whether Ben has no idea what's going on anymore, we're talking about the ins and outs of cross-dressing. I thought that was plainly obvious. Carson, my man! How's it going? Get out of here, you. My friend, this is 2 circular saws on a stick. My favorite weapon in all of Bloodborne. I imagine if you're a grower and you're going for the penis line and panties, you probably want to go for a semi-chub beforehand. Like, you're gonna want to fluff a little bit. You don't want to just dive in there pre-grow. That would be not a terribly impressive display. But then again, any penis line is a fine penis line. I knew Milkjug would enjoy my good terminology. Let's get ourselves a cannon. I want a cannon. Pretty sure this is the cannon? No, this is poison knife. Cannon is above us on the other gears. You're welcome, I've avenged you. By the way, I have rung the bell. Password is still FRIES, fries. Anyone's more than welcome to pop in and play with us. There's the cannon. Never mind, I was thinking of the wrong point on the climb. I do want to make our way up and out, because there is that other NPC, who we know is a traitorous bastard and will murder folk, so we'll probably go ahead and murder them instead. Suffer not the werewolf man to live, as they say. You're a ringin'? Alright. If this bell's a ringin'... Password is fries, yes, F-R-I-E-S. It's a vague reference to Futurama. Here's our buddy, right? No, this is where we first dropped out. Come to the right place, therefore don't give up. No, I've definitely been down there already. He's still mad? He won't talk to you? Who's mad? Joe? Noob? So many options. A guy you work with. Oh. Yes, I'm Chris. Here's our first glimpse of snake people. This is another segment of the lore that I'm not quite as robustly knowledgeable on. I don't remember why these people are afflicted with snakiness. Yep, I'm in Forbidden Woods. Just killed the first snake guy. We're about to approach the shortcut elevator, and we'll make friends with our League of Hunters buddy. Oh shit, we need to do it from below. I remember now. That is not a fall we could survive, unfortunately. I mean, Milkjug is awesome. Who wouldn't have a thing for Milkjug? I feel like I'm forgetting something in here. Ah, unimportant. Has something to do with the grave guards and the relationship with their pet snake. I know the Shadows of Yharnam are involved in some way, as well as, I forget the dude's name. The guy who made the arcane ability that lets you summon a giant snake. Which we will be able to get access to relatively soon. Once we're able to meet the old lead guy, that bad hunter fight will happen. Which is always funny if you already have the Augur of Abretus. You can just augur that guy off the cliff. It's always my favorite way to fight him. But we don't have Augur yet. Yes, Madara! Thank you very much, Squick. I love that you guys remember names. I'm awful at names. Yes, my good friend! Hey, buddy! I love this, like, bucket he wears as a helmet. And his, like, vaguely Civil War era outfit. I love this guy.
Ah, a new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter.
And I love his accent.
I am Volta, master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that spread about during the hunt.
This guy's real
Like
into
any
hunting.
half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence
Oh
these
yeah, no, this
things
guy's
to
definitely
death
kind of
with
crazy.
the help of your League confederates. What do you say?
So
Why not join the League?
I'm doing this as a lore run, like we're talking about the lore as we go.
Yes,
And because we haven't
as a
encountered a
hunter
lot of
well
the
should.
more cosmic elements,
Start.
I've been keeping that a spoiler-free element, but we're getting very close. When we get to Bergenworth, this shit blows wide open.
The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten
God,
stench.
he hates it.
Just think.
All
Now
lowercase.
you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your league confederates.
You got it, buddy. I'll hunt with him. It might just be because we're in between zones, but I'm about to enter the forest proper, and that'll make it a lot more clear where the bell should be happening. And to that end, I'm gonna actually I'm gonna silence my bell real quick. I'm gonna hit up the dream. I'm gonna level up. We're gonna come back. We're gonna re-ring in the other section of the forest, and that should make it easier for people to connect. Hey. I rang the blank. This function's not currently available. Maybe someone's already connecting. What's the deal here, game? What is happening? He's a new game +7 character. I might be in the process of being invaded. Well, screw it. We'll just keep the bell going then. If I can't leave, no reason to turn it off. I'll head down to the other section of the forest for folks that are looking to join. I hope I got invaded. That would be a lot of fun. I would feel kind of bad for whoever invades, because I did rush through and get the whirligig, and it's already a +7. It's a little bit higher than it should be for this particular section of the game. So that might be slightly unfair to whoever shows up. And now for the part of the forest that, when I first got to it, I got lost in for ages. This place is a maze. A maze of writhing, tangled snake bodies. God, that's sexy to say, huh? Writhing, tangled snake ladies. Sorry, snake bodies, snake bodies. Yeah, this place sucks. There's so many ways to, like, fall into a pit with giant snake tangles. It's incredible. I prefer spider women over snake women, but snake women are still nice. Lamias, very, very attractive. That's your obligatory uncomfortable moment of the day. Got it out of the way. Alright. Do you think Medusa has snake pubes, says Gale Guy. Asking the important questions, I guess. I imagine she does. Yeah, compared to the other things in the game, just a bunch of big tangles of snakes are not terribly exciting. But you do get your first glimpse of, like, some other exciting stuff. Ooh, Krios has a personal order. He says Lamias, and then slimes, and then spiders. I'm gonna go spiders, then slimes, then Lamias, personally. I'm not gonna fight you because, you know, you're a man of culture who understands the beauty of monster ladies. And we're supposed to get along regardless of our personal order of preference. We're all alone in this world, my friend. Not a lot of people are into giant, powerful, can easily murder you monster women. They don't see the appeal, and I don't understand how they don't see the appeal. I worry that one day there will be a supercut of every time I talk about my monster fetishes, and then my parents will see it, and I'll have to do something new for Christmas, I guess, because I won't be welcome there anymore. Yep. God damn it, I looped around again. What are Nagas? Nagas, I believe, are similar to Lamias, but they're closer to eels. Like, Nagas tend to be around bodies of water, as my understanding. Fuck, I pressed X instead of circle. Well, back around. Oh, you think they're the male version? That could be it. Boop. Don't you dare fall back. God damn it. There we go. Naga is top half human, bottom half snake, but that's what a Lamia is too. So it's either Lamia is female, Naga is male, or Naga is specifically more like aquatic snake people. I feel like the Naga in Warcraft are... Oh, hey, buddy! I'm glad I have this weapon out. Oh, fuck you! God damn it. Every fucking time, I swear. Alright, we need to shoot slightly earlier. Still got us! It's fucking pointless sometimes. Fuck you. Not even gonna bother using the gun on you. Jerk. Hey, someone's coming! Wild Bill, 731! I wonder who in chat that is. It's not Aaron, and it's not Squick Squick. Is this... Hold on. My brain will catch up. It's either Carson or... Carson or someone else. It's not Weatherbound. Alright, well that narrows it down for me. It could be Milkjug. It could be literally anyone in the world. It's probably Noob. He does love this game. Milkjug, if you ever got this game, I would play through the entire thing with you. Same thing for like anyone that just wants to play. I figured it was you, Carson. Carson, my man. Your name is a lot of fun to say. I hope you named yourself that exclusively for this purpose. Hello, Sneaky Joe. Oh, no, no, no! I'm sorry, Carson. I got snuck up on behind. Squick Squick's been betrayed. I'm sorry, Squick Squick. Oh, you also died. It all worked out. He collects corpses for the ritual at Yarhar Ghul. That makes a lot of sense. He works for the School of Mensis. This is why I like having other people that are super into this game around. We can puzzle out some of the bits of lore I'm not as keen on. Not as knowledgeable in. Oh, don't worry. I'm already... You can see I'm using Whirligig. So, don't worry about having some OP weapons. I've played through this game countless times. We're just doing this for funsies. So, I'm not too concerned if you're a little bit over-leveled. I want to go back and do some leveling up. Do 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 do. Clank. Man, I have a couple of DLC blood gems in here because I picked them up while running about. I also want to join the Confederates, that way we can get a couple of the enemy hunter phantoms to fight. Want to get that Whistle of Madras or Madaris Whistle or whatever it's called. Damn, I'm so bad at names. That's because he's a puppy, I would say. Dogs tend to be very energetic for the first, like, 4 to 5 years of their life. Then they mellow out a little bit, and then when they become old dogs, they're just super chill. Tried to bite people all the time? Aw. That's a bad cat you had, Weatherbound.
Welcome. What is it?
Let's chill some Bleckos. Alright, I only got 3 levels here. Let's get Strength to 25. Eventually we're going to want to get that up to like 35. I want to get Skill up to a similar number, but we really need more Vitality, more Endurance. And I'm going to need 13 Arcane eventually, so that we can use my favorite item in the game, which is the Augur of Abritus. Oh yeah, no, you're going to be scaled down if you're joining my game. I'm only level 40. This is a brand new playthrough after all. Your cat tries to cuddle all the time. She's constantly purring and drooling puddles. That sounds like an adorable kitty cat. Aaron, if you ever join our Discord, I will demand you post pictures of your cat. We have a channel exclusively for posting pictures of adorable, fluffy animals. You know you would like an ass doll, weatherbound. Oh, I forgot to join the fucking Covenant, god damn it. You guys are distracting me. Milkjug has an Italian Greyhound Pitbull mix and a German Shepherd mix. That's adorable. And I've seen your dogs, and I can I can confirm they are adorable. Back home in New York, when I visit family, I get to hang out with 2 dogs. I get to hang out with a chocolate lab and a pug, and they're both very sweet doggies. Alright. We're now a Confederate. Yep. Totally equipped, we did it. Whatever an ass doll is. What do you want an ass doll to be, my friend? Forbidden Woods! Italian Greyhounds? I don't think I've ever experienced an Italian Greyhound. I love listening to Weatherbound complain about his dogs, and his rabbits, and his cat, and his kids, and his wife. You love seeing different sized dogs and breeds as siblings? Oh, Aaron, I've posted, I think in the Discord before, I don't remember where though, I could post it again, but our chocolate lab is a few years old at this point. Our pug is still only like a year old, and the pug just constantly tries to attack the greyhound, because, not the greyhound, the chocolate lab, because he wants to play constantly. And he's just constantly trying to eat his neck. The Discord, it was posted just a little bit above what you just posted in chat above. It's the Discord link that Weatherbound posted. You could use that to find the Discord. And of course, if you're new to Shake the Box, I always recommend you check out our YouTube channel, because we do have a number of things we put up there that are YouTube only. And stuff that we do here on the Twitch that gets edited down into fun new things. Like Key Quiz, which we're going to be recording on Wednesday. Wednesday stream is going to open with Key Quiz. I'm also open to any suggestions for what games to try and run Key Quiz in, by the way. God, I hate this forest. Alright, gotta ring my bell! Alright, everybody, fries is the password, all lowercase, F-R-I-E-S. Feel free to come on in. For a good time, call fries. I promise not to let 2 snakes gangbang me again. That was a bad position to be in. That was also a bad phrase to say. I'm sorry. As long as you love your doggos, they're enjoying their doggo life, is my philosophy. If you love your dog's gonna love life. Oh, don't worry, King Meraxis, I'm still friggin' half the time when something's about to hit me, I still press L1 and transform my weapon because of Sekiro. I constantly mess up the buttons. I mean, if they're attractive snake ladies, yes, Krios. This is the same guy that murdered me last time because I wasn't paying attention. Overpowered weapon time. They are very nice snake models, it's true. Weatherbound's looking up dolls? Oh no. Here, tell Weatherbound to do a search for the following. O-N-A-H-O-L-E. Onahole. Tell him to Google search that. For those of you in the chat who are under 18, do not Google search that. I beg of you. This is just for Weatherbound to look up. Oh, I hate fighting this guy. You're on your way, Carson? Nice. Get out of here, giant snakies. I immediately regret that search. Oh, it's always sad when dogs get old. When they become hard of hearing and hard of seeing. Yeah, that was a very sad autocorrect. Your phone must be punished. Hey, Weatherbound, thanks very much for the bits. I forgot to put my earbud in. Oh, I haven't been hearing if any of those kind of things have been happening. Very specifically, follows I haven't been able to hear since we started Bloodborne. I should put my earbud in so I could hear the computer sounds as well as the console sounds. Oh no, he has his AirPods in, he can't hear us! I don't know why I find that meme as funny as I do. It's very dumb, and yet I always find it funny. Alright, I could hear the pit I fell into the first time I played this game, and I've learned a healthy amount of fear for it. Joe is actually a human being who's probably sleeping with the puppers. Oh no, Krios is right. Yes is the answer. Yes is the answer. Something took damage, but what? Oh, fuck you very much, Sky Snake. Piece of garbage. How many Molotovs do we have? We have plenty of Molotovs. Catch! Catch again! One more. And now you're dead. And so are your babies. This is what happens when you mess with me. Just want to hold this button and walk forward. Ran out of stamina. Fluffy toys. Oh my, that sounds like a nice one. I follow, JList is a website that lets you import stuff from Japan. It's a very fun website. The guy who runs the newsletter does very informative blog posts for the newsletter, so I really enjoy reading it. But one of their primary things they sell are Onaholes. So just by reading my email, I constantly get to see some very weird looking things. Okay, we're gonna wanna step out of this room for a second here. You juked me! I don't like fighting two of these guys at once. There we go, we're okay. Didn't mean to do that though. It never blew up, it went through the floor and just went away. I do mean great, actually. That's how I got all 12 of my Onaholes. I only have 2 of those, Krios. Thank you very much. Jeez, 12? That's irresponsible. 2 is enough. A very good friend of mine. My friends like giving me weird stuff for my birthday, as you may have picked up. And they did give me a gift certificate to a sex shop, and I had to spend the money in some way. Alright, let's just plunging attack this guy again. Surprise! Falling into that hole as a new player was terrifying. Yes, the inside-out ones are easier to clean. Or the ones that are just like a tube. Who doesn't enjoy sex toys? Exactly! I like to think that, I'm relatively sex positive. No shame in sex toys at all. Did I just do a 720-degree mid-air spin attack? Yes, I did, and it was a no-scope. I'll thank you to include all the important details. That was a descending 720 no-scope. Yes, yes it was. I would like to leave now. Probably not great doggy toys. I imagine that's very bad for that digestive tract if they, like, get a piece of it in there. And usually they're soft enough that they would easily be able to get chunks off. But then again, like, the hard rubber toys wouldn't be good for them either, would they? But I think soft silicone would dissolve easier in the digestive tract, and that would probably be poisonous. Whereas, like, a chunk of Kong rubber would probably just pass through as poo.